What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the Law of State Transference and what that means for you. Alright. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about the Law of State Transference and what that can mean for you. Do you see the difference there? Or could you feel the difference there? That's what we're talking about today, the Law of State Transference. How did you feel when you watched that first intro take? And how did you feel when you watched the second? Most likely you kind of felt like maybe a little happy, even in a confused way, when you watched the first one, like, why is this guy so happy right now? I don't know, but I kind of like it. But then when you watched the second one, you were probably a little bit more like, oh my God, this guy's so uncomfortable that I'm uncomfortable. I feel awkward right now, like, what's going on? So that's really the gist of what we're trying to talk about today. That it's not so much what you say, it's all about how you say it. I just said exactly the same thing in those two different intro takes, and it turned out completely differently. It just gave off a completely different vibe. So what is it exactly? It's basically just the idea that our emotions are contagious, and that if we laugh, other people will probably laugh. And if we are uncomfortable, other people will probably be uncomfortable. Scientifically speaking, this is because of mirror neurons in our brain that kind of tell us that it's advantageous to be able to pick up on other people's emotions and mirror them. So what do you do about this, and how can you make it work for you? Well, keep in mind that people don't love you. They love the way you make them feel. If you can make someone feel good, they will probably like you. And this goes back to what I said in the video about how to never run out of things to say. It's not so much coming up with the perfect words to come out of your mouth. It's about how they come out of your mouth, the way that you present yourself. And so if you're there thinking about all the perfect words to say, you're going to be stuck in your head. You're going to be giving off this uncomfortable, anxious vibe. Whereas instead, if you just don't worry what it is that you say and just say whatever comes to mind or whatever you see, but just say it in a positive, funny, or interesting, or passionate way, or just any way that gives off a good vibe, you'll be good. You'll be set. Speaking of vibrations, I'm about to get real spiritual here. So get ready. Are you ready? This right here is the Hawkins scale of consciousness. What is that? It's basically just a chart that shows all of the most common emotions, starting with the most unenlightened or unconscious ones, going all the way up to the most conscious or enlightened ones. It's a very cool graphic, worth looking into a little bit more if you have the time. But anyway, what this means is that if you are ashamed of yourself, or feel guilty, or angry, or fearful in a social interaction, that's the vibe that you're going to be putting out, and people will feel that, they will sense that. And then the people who are on a higher vibration, who are operating in more of a state of peace, or love, or joy, they aren't really going to want to be brought down to that lower vibration. So they probably won't give you as much energy, they probably won't talk to you. And almost even worse is that you only resonate with people who are at a similar vibration as you. So if you're at a low vibration, a vibration of anger, of fear, of shame, of guilt, then you're only going to attract other people who are also in that same vibration. So basically, just try to be a little bit more loose and happy and carefree so that people will actually sense that from you. They'll be like, wow, this guy is happy, he doesn't really worry too much about other things, he's in a very good state, he's very sure of himself, very positive, all these good things. If you can put yourself in that vibration, people will like that a hell of a lot more. And then you'll start to attract people who also have that similar vibration, and you will just have much higher quality of people in your life. So to wrap up, the Law of State Transference is basically just the idea that our emotions are contagious. So if you give off a good vibe, other people will also be likely to join in that good vibe. But if you're giving off a bad vibe, one of discomfort, of anxiousness, anxiety, I guess is what it's called, then it's going to be more likely that those people will also feel the same thing. If you go in somewhere thinking everything's going to be awkward and uncomfortable, you're probably going to feel that way. You're going to walk in, you're going to make it awkward and uncomfortable, and it's just going to be not ideal. And so this is just an important concept to keep in mind in various social situations, whether it be dating or business or family life or social life, whatever. This has practical applications everywhere. Just remember, it's not so much what you say, It's all about how you say it, because other people will feel the way that we're feeling for the most part. If we're laughing, other people will laugh. If we're crying, other people will probably be sad too. We like to mirror each other's emotions a little bit, so use that to your advantage. Be the happy, cool, positive, fun guy. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and click the little bell so that you get notified every time I drop a video, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, what are you waiting for? Go out there and put this stuff into action, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.